How's it going, everybody? It's Josh. Welcome to another Weekend Inspiration. This Weekend Inspiration is going to solely pretty much be a props and applause to me. Thank you. Thank you. Give me applause. So today is 3 weeks. 3 weeks without smoking. So I am using it as kind of our weekend inspiration to say, hey, man, if you can accomplish that, and if I can accomplish that, you can just about accomplish anything. Trust me. So I don't know. A lot of people don't know this, but, I do smoke. I guess that's a past tense thing. I've been a smoker for a long time. And, I smoke when I would have some cocktails. I would smoke when I was out in a crowd with people. I would smoke kind of like chill the anxiety, whatever. Anyways, horrible habit. Been trying to quit for a long time. And I finally was able to do it. And there was no tip, trick, secret, anything to it. I didn't take a pill. There was no gum. There was no patch. There's no secret pill. And just like I keep saying in these, there's no pill that you can take or button you can push that's going to help you achieve your goals. Just like there's not one that's really going to, in my mind, help you achieve a goal like this. And, I finally did it. It was my goal to quit smoking. And after quite a long time, over a decade, I was able to do it. And really all I did was just decide in my mind, that was it. I was done. I don't want to smoke anymore. I don't want to buy these anymore. I don't want to smell like cigarettes. I don't want to have to go stand out in the cold and smoke because, it's getting to a point where you have to go away from everybody or you have to, you're banished off. I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't want anything to do with it. And so I just made the conscious decision. I'm going to quit and I'm going to do what it takes. So some of the steps I had to take to do that were realizing what it is that I would do that wanted me want to, have a cigarette the most. And, one of those was definitely having a couple of cocktails, having a drink or two with my friends, something like that. Immediately, like a drink, about 2 beers in or two Jack and Cokes in, and boom, I had that urge, really, really wanted that. So I stayed home, and didn't go anywhere, didn't go out and have my normal drinks, that I go with my friends, didn't do anything, mostly just until I could, get past that first. They say like 7 days to break a habit. So I needed to get past that first 7 days. And it has become easier and easier and easier as I go on. I found myself, trying to find something to do as well. So I don't know if you can see these, but these were my little, they put them in your coffee, right? The little stoppers. I would go and get a coffee and then I would have this thing like all day and just sit there and, give myself something to kind of chew on. I got some suckers. Just little things like that. And I kind of made a conscious effort that when I wanted a cigarette, wanted to smoke really, really bad, I would go over here to my little workout station and I'd throw up, 10 reps or, throw out some push-ups or do something and try and get myself, just kind of acclimated to doing something else. And trying to make my brain basically, and my idea anyways, was I'm trying to make my brain want to do every time it wants to, be like, hey, we should have a cigarette. Let's do this. I want to go over and do something else. Replace that kind of, thought like, oh, I just finished editing this huge project. We should light one up. No, we should, bang out 20 reps on the push-up thing, or, we should bang out something, doing something else was kind of what I used to motivate myself to basically knock that off and get out of that habit. So this is kind of my weekend inspiration and the motivation for you after this long of smoking. For me to quit, I feel like if I can make that decision and I did it cold turkey without anything, that's the power of your mind. And if you can do, if I can do that, you can do just about anything. Because trust me, I really enjoyed smoking. I never freaked out and had nicotine fits. Really, it was just I was one of those people that just enjoyed lighting up a cigarette. And I had to reach my own point. So people would try to ask me to stop before, people would try to get me to stop before. And that kind of goes along with some stuff I've talked about before, is that you're not going to be able to convince anybody that's, some type of addict, an addict at anything, to stop. They're going to have to make the conscious decision to stop for themselves. And that's my experience. That's what I've seen. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I'm not licensed. Don't quote me on that. But just with my experience and what I've seen, an addict is going to stop when they choose to stop. There's no certain person that's going to stop. There's no, it's not a family member. It's not, oh, your kids. It's not, oh, it's literally they're going to have to make that choice in their mind that they're going to do it. And then they do. And, when you look at something like that and how powerful your mind can be, think about that. If I want to put that focus and that energy now towards something else, which I'm doing, think about what I'm going to be able to accomplish if I can quit something as addictive as that, and something that I did for so long, and just make the change. Boom. Not because of a patch, not because of a pill, not because of a gum, not because of some secret button, not because of yoga, not because of some hypnotizing something. No, simply my mind power, my brain, my strong will, my stubbornness, and my urge to go get it done. So what do you think I'm going to do when I decide to jump into the next project, when I decide to move forward with what I'm doing and the things that I'm studying and what I'm about to, kind of unveil on you guys and show you what I'm doing. What I've been working on is going to be really, really awesome. That's a lot of stuff with real estate, a lot of stuff with CRM stuff that I've been looking into, a lot of stuff with, tax help, a lot of stuff with insurance, a lot of stuff. It just envelops so much. It's really, really going to be hard to explain, but you can see the mind power that I've used to, put into effect if I'm not going to smoke cigarettes anymore. And I've had to kind of fill that. I've kind of enveloped myself in work when I've needed to kind of take the focus off that. So I've been working really, really hard on some stuff. Can't wait to, kind of unveil it to you guys. It's going to be really, really awesome. So really, I just wanted to applaud myself with this. And if you guys have had anything as hard as trying to quit smoking, let me know in the comments. Give me a like if you're proud of me, at least. Thank you. Give me an applause. Makes me feel good that I've accomplished something that I'm really, really proud of. So I hope you guys, are proud that I was able to accomplish it too. And if you're looking at doing something like that yourself, you're trying to quit doing something, whether it's smoking, drinking, anything, drugs, anything like that, you need, a little help, a little motivation. Besides this, feel free to reach out to me. If there's something you need help with, go ahead and send me a message, put a comment below. I'll reach out to you and I'll tell you what my experience with it is and what I know helped other people. I've been around a lot of that stuff. So, maybe my advice helps you. Other than that, man, I just want you guys to have a great, great holiday weekend. It's Valentine's Day. Try and do something for your loved one. If there's a loved one out there that you've been crushing on, say something, say what's up at least. And do it smart. Don't send messages like, sup, hey, what's going on? Like, throw it out there, say something, shoot your shot, do something. It's Valentine's Day. I don't know how many girls I know that are sitting around right now talking about, oh, I wish, somebody reach out to me for Valentine's. Guess I'm just going to be sitting here for Valentine's Day by myself again. And so you know what, guys, there's a chance out there. And girls, you know what? Guys like a girl to approach them with something too, every now and then. It is 2021 after all. I think if you like a guy, you can at least reach out and say, hey, what are you doing for Valentine's Day, bro? Something simple like that. So you guys enjoy the weekend. Have a great one. I've got some really cool Tech Tuesday stuff coming up. And then we're getting ready to launch a new series on the YouTube channel that's called Follow Me to EXP. It's going to be kind of cool. So if you're in EXP and you want to see what I'm doing with my adventure there, it's going to follow we've been editing it and doing all kinds of stuff with it, but it's going to be following my adventure of getting licensed, getting my real estate license, how many times that they told me to go home when I went to go take the test because they're closed because of COVID. That was super awesome. My steps, my journey of joining EXP, how quickly I got everything. And, it's going to move forward. We're going to catch it up really, really fast. We've just been editing out a bunch of the stuff. I want to make sure that, my personal information, things like that isn't in there because we don't need that out on the internet. You guys don't need to try and steal my social security number or anything, those kind of fun things. So we got to make sure that stuff is out there. And then it will move forward and really be showing a lot of, my first transaction or my first, my first person I recruited or my first, deal, my first experience with going into the virtual world, like all kinds of different stuff. I really want to showcase a lot more of the powerful stuff that EXP has that I don't think a lot of people realize. And they think it's really just, oh, it's an MLM. Oh, it's all about recruiting. And I've kind of been getting into that with a lot of people on Clubhouse. If you're on Clubhouse, go check me out. Give me a follow. It's just Josh Perrodin. But go a lot of these people that are doing, the recruiting and stuff for EXP don't really know a lot about it. They're just trying to recruit as fast as possible. And I want to get some recruits and I want to recruit people. And you know what? That's just one aspect of the business, and all of them do it, you guys. It's not just EXP that recruits. Keller Williams recruits, Compass recruits, Sotheby's, all of them. They all recruit. In fact, some of the biggest powerhouses I know in EXP that I'm friends with were recruiters for other brokerages before they made the switch and joined EXP. And they were some of the top recruiters in the whole country. So if you want to check that out, learn a little bit more without having to interact or have somebody be like, oh, sign up and join, just to watch what my experience with it was. And I've worked and with tons of agents from all over the country, from every single brokerage, from your mom and pop brokerage to, some of the biggest brokerages in the world. And my choice, after looking them all over, when I decided to throw my hat in the real estate ring, my choice was to join EXP. And if you want to find out why and some of the fun stuff that I went through doing it, some of the weird stuff that happened during, silly stuff like the test and me just kind of getting frustrated with, doing the classes and things like that. It's pretty funny stuff. So if you want to check it out, look forward to that. It will be called Follow Me to EXP. Other than that, I want you guys to have a great, great Valentine's weekend. Don't forget to check out one of these videos over here. And I think another one will be right there. And then follow, like, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Okay, guys, have a great one. We'll talk to you Tuesday.